Hey everyone, welcome back. We have a new one from Hollow Front.
Have we ever listened to anything from Hollow Front before? Doesn't sound familiar to
No,
me.
we haven't, but it seems like this band has done a bit of a member reduction.
Wait,
Really.
a member reduction?
Yeah, so their last album, they had a full 5-piece band.
Oh, okay.
And now it's literally just the guitar player and the drummer and the singer.
I don't think I've ever heard anything from them. So
The guitar player is absolutely incredible. I follow him on Instagram, and he does like shorts and little playthroughs, and he's absolutely incredible.
are they metal?
They're metal,
or-
yes,
yeah?
but they're metalcore, so
Okay.
they're singing and stuff. I feel like you're gonna like this.
All right.
I haven't heard it yet, but I think you'll like it.
Okay. Well, you threw a different band at me last week, and you succeeded.
Yeah,
It was a good one, good pick. So
It was a
I
good
guess we'll
pick.
see how this one goes. So let's do this.
let's do this.
I actually just noticed the song said it was over the cradle. There's babies involved. If bad things happen to babies, I don't want to watch it.
I don't know. Find out.
Look at the pudgy cheeks.
Oh, there is a full band. Okay. Must be new members then. Pudgy cheeks. What are you doing?
Stealing
Oh.
smokes. Oh, going in the garbage.
Know how you feel, buddy. Yeah, that's the guitar player's done. So good.
That's sad.
That was sad.
It was good though.
Yeah, and like I can't relate, but I can relate at the same time. My parents were massive smokers, and I remember being a young kid and asking them to stop smoking, and they got very angry at me. Not really realizing what the smoking did for them. You know, life was hard. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, and you know, the smoking was the only crutch they had that essentially didn't make them inebriated, that they couldn't, you know, take care of my brother and I. And life's hard when, you know, when you don't have any money, I guess. I don't know how else to put that. It's just,
well, more about the video is just, obviously she was more than just someone who just smoked a lot. She obviously was an
I'm just kind of like,
you can kind of relate being yelled at as a little kid, like
you're for asking them to stop,
because he was trying to help his mom by putting the cigarettes away and trying to hide things that were harmful to her. And like, maybe mom will feel better if I get rid of this stuff for her, and maybe she'll want to spend time with me. And instead,
and confronting her,
she lashed out.
Exactly, and she lashed out. And,
I can just kind of a little bit more relate, because if anyone's ever had have you ever had a friend that you thought it was so cool that their parents were never around? You could get away with anything at their place and everything. And I would tell my one friends, oh, you're so lucky, because like your parents are never here. Like, we can do anything and you have that freedom. But then like you quickly realize that you're like, they're alone. Yeah. They don't have anyone pretty much there. And I would quickly realize I'm actually lucky to have the parents that I have. I mean, they're not perfect at all. Like Jordan said, I can kind of relate to, I have one parent that is a heavy smoker and turned into an alcoholic. Thankfully, they're a recovering alcoholic now. But I can kind of relate to, for a time, them just not being there anymore. Like, they were there, but they weren't there at the same time. You know what I mean? It's kind of like this whole situation here. But although I was fortunate that, in a way, that happened a lot later on in my life, when I was a teenager, able to handle myself. As a child, my parents were like 100% always there. They always had my back. It's just, you know, things happen. Anyways, we'll go into that. But just saying, we can each kind of relate a little bit to that. And for me, well, I mean, for both of us, we have a 3-year-old son, and when I see like that little boy look just a little bit like him, reminded me of him, and I'm just like, I just hate it when people bring children into the world. And I understand we all go through hard times, but when you're a parent, you decided to have that child and to raise it. You didn't put it up for adoption. It is your responsibility. It's your responsibility to be there. And it just, it kills me when you hear stories like that of children being neglected. And, you know, every child, every person on this earth is born with a pure heart. And the only way you can continue to raise a good human being, well, you have to be a good human being yourself to pass that on. That's what I believe anyways. If you have a child, you take responsibility. It's not always easy. Mental illness is a thing, and that's where you also, I went through postpartum depression, and if it wasn't for the support of my family, or me even recognizing that I had a problem, then it wouldn't have been that easy to crawl out of. But I can just imagine someone like a woman like in this video who did not have that support and then chose to smoke, take drugs, and just anything to dull the pain. Obviously this woman didn't have any support at all. I'm
sure she works a crappy dead-end job and has nothing to look forward to, just has to give everything to her child.
Yeah, so there are, of course, everyone has their own situation. Nobody knows what the other person's going through, but exactly. It really just it hurts to see when children are the ones who get the brunt of that. So,
Mm-hmm.
anyways,
Yeah.
sorry to get kind of topic heavy there. Whatever.
We always go on our tangents.
Yeah. You guys are all signed off by now, I'm sure. That's all right. But anyways, if you haven't signed off, well, you know what? Stick around and join us on the next reaction.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.